A group was exploring a cave at the base of a steep cliff when they stumbled upon an unsettling sight. As their guide narrated the area's history, their camera captured a mysterious figure. Before anyone could approach the figure, it vanished into thin air. The group searched the area but found no trace of its presence. With the cave known for its history of paranormal occurrences and unexplained events, the explorers felt unnerved and decided to leave. Was it a ghost? Two friends were posing for a photo inside a cave. At first glance, everything seemed perfectly normal. But later, as they reviewed the photos, they noticed something chilling. A face with glowing white eyes peering from the shadows in the background. They insist that no one else was in the cave at that time, leaving them to wonder, what exactly did they capture in that photo? On October 29, 2021, a Reddit user and his girlfriend took a night tour of the haunted Stanley Hotel. At first, he dismissed claims of supernatural activity, but upon reviewing their photos, he discovered an unexplained figure in one of the images taken in the tunnels beneath the hotel. This ghostly apparition only adds to the hotel's notorious reputation for hauntings, as it has been the site of numerous paranormal encounters over the years. While hiking, a group of friends stumbled upon an abandoned tunnel and decided to explore. As they entered, they were all startled to find multiple coffins inside. Despite the overwhelming smell, they pushed deeper into the darkness. Suddenly, they discovered a large room filled with strange debris. Were these remnants of ancient rituals, or is there a logical explanation for all of this? This hiker stumbled upon a unique sighting in a cave.
This would probably be someone's worst nightmare, but I think this is incredibly cool. So cool. Look at these walls. Absolutely covered. And I'm about to crawl through there to look for a snake.
The walls appear to be covered in dark, soot-like patches, but when approached, these patches turn out to be clusters of spiders. This unexpected sighting makes the cave both fascinating and unsettling. During an investigation at Drakelow Tunnels in the UK, an adventurer captured this.
Expand this. Don't know if we can see anything. I can see right to the end of the tunnel. Kinda. I can hear the other guys. That's somebody in the tunnel. Can you see that? I'm going to brighten it up a little bit. Oh, that's bloody scary. There's like a thing, a metal thing, just dangling down from the ceiling. And then I thought I saw there's a little window there. I thought I saw a shadow figure.
A shadowy figure can be seen in a window. Around 18 seconds into the video, the figure appears but mysteriously vanishes by the 1-minute mark. The tunnels stretching 3.5 miles are a labyrinth, and the adventurer was exploring them without a map. While it's unclear if the figure was a ghost, a reflection, or another person, its sudden disappearance left a haunting impression on the adventurer. While exploring a cave in France, a man stumbled upon a chilling discovery. At a dead end, he was horrified to find 3 open coffins containing human remains. Venturing further, he came across scattered human skulls and an overwhelming number of bones spread throughout the cave. Candles were stuck to the walls, adding a strange and eerie touch to the scene. This unsettling scene raises many questions. Could this cave be part of the infamous catacombs of Paris, or is there another explanation for this grim discovery?
A father filming a family trip intended to create a heartwarming video diary, but unbeknownst to him, the area they were exploring has a dark history of mysterious disappearances. Recently, 2 sisters disappeared near the cave he is about to enter. When filming the cave, he captures this.
Bueno, Pau! Nine.
2 figures standing in the cave. Their sudden appearance shocks him and he quickly flees the area. Though it's not clear evidence of anything paranormal, many viewers speculate about the possibility. Are these the missing sisters, or just kids playing a prank? A group of co-workers was working in an underground train station when one of them suddenly hears this. A growling noise nearby. As the man approached the sound, it grew louder and seemed to get closer.
It fucking see me, mate, and it fucking stopped. Do you not hear it? Stop.
Many past and present employees claim to have experienced strange happenings in that station. Who or what was making those sounds remains a mystery. In 1992, a man named Ho Kan discovered the Sundong Cave, one of the largest caves ever found. During his exploration, he took a photo of the cave, and everything seemed normal at first. However, when he reviewed the photo later, he was shocked. He spotted a strange creature that looked human, but was more like a lizard. This unsettling image was kept private until recently. Adding to the mystery, there have been reports of strange sightings in the area, and some individuals have gone missing, never to be seen again. The hiker came across a cave and decided to investigate. While navigating its passages, he suddenly spots this.
It's over here. Holy shit. You okay there, bud?
A huge, dark, still shape just ahead. A hibernating bear. The massive creature remained motionless, completely unaware of his presence. Thankfully, the bear didn't stir, allowing the hiker to continue without incident. A man and his family were exploring the Southern California desert when they stumbled upon a mud cave known as the Coachella Valley Cave. Curious, the man and his nephew decided to venture inside and took a few photos as they explored. Nothing seemed unusual at the time, but when they reviewed the photos later, they spotted something chilling. A large creature with glowing eyes lurking in the shadows. Though it appeared humanoid, the nephew was certain it wasn't a person, as they hadn't seen anyone else nearby. Intrigued, he returned to the cave to investigate, but found nothing, leaving the mysterious figure unexplained. The creators behind Endurance Hunters went to investigate a cave when they came across this.
1, 2, 3, push boat. Go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
A lot of times we try to convince them to walk out here. Hurt or not, you know?
It's almost more dangerous in the sense of how much time it takes.
1, 2, 3.
A cave rescue mission taking place, which was a first for them. They watched in awe as the rescue team skillfully maneuvered through tight spaces while pulling a sled to bring someone to safety. The teamwork displayed by the rescuers highlighted their dedication and expertise. Fortunately, everyone in the video ended up being fine. In this video, Water Skipper explores the Masonic Cave, which has a mysterious past. The cave was used for meetings by Freemasons starting in 1938, but details about these meetings remain unclear. Since 2019, the cave has been mostly closed to the public, only opening occasionally. Water Skipper navigates a low tunnel that leads to a vast chamber. That's when he finds this. he discovers rows of wooden bleachers, suggesting gatherings of many people. At the end, he finds a strange stone slab, which some viewers speculate could be linked to rituals. The cave is rumored to still be active, with reports of meetings taking place there.
Bugs, a content creator, was exploring a tunnel in Albuquerque when he noticed unsettling graffiti and strange symbols scattered along the walls. Despite the light rain, only minimal water pooled in the tunnel. At first, he encountered a homeless person. However, the mood shifted when he heard another person holding a pipe and behaving aggressively.
Anybody there? Anybody there? Hey, I'm just passing through, man. I'm just passing through, okay? Can you hear me? What do you got, a pipe? Hey man, I don't mean you no harm, okay? I'm just gonna pass through, okay? I'm just exploring this tunnel.
Realizing the potential danger, he decided to retreat, shaken by how quickly the exploration had taken a dark and unexpected turn. A Reddit user shared a chilling video from the Scottish borders. While exploring a World War II bomb shelter, they captured this.
I used to come up here when I was a kid, like with friends and family that lived close by. I'm not crazy. I'm fucking stuck. Did you hear that? I thought I heard something. Yeah, it's a bit overgrown. Right, so... Oh, God, it's really cold in here.
A shadowy figure lurking at the back of the shelter. The figure, resembling a tall man in a black cloak, stands eerily still in the dim light, adding to the unsettling atmosphere. Could this be evidence of something paranormal, or is it just pareidolia playing tricks on the mind?
A man was walking through a secluded forest when he noticed a rock that seemed only loosely attached to the mountain. As he got closer, he realized it was actually a door leading into a cave. The door fit so perfectly with the rock that it looked almost real. Some believe these were built during World War II as bunkers or secret hideouts, while others think they might be military bases. What the doors truly lead to, however, remains a mystery. A group of miners were working when suddenly this happened. The mine appears to be collapsing, but what's even more unsettling is the loud scream. It sounds as though countless people are in danger, screaming for help in unison. No further details were provided about what happened next, leaving us to wonder. But many commenters believe this could be the actual Alaskan Bullworm Cave.
Frank, an experienced cave explorer, had a harrowing encounter while navigating a particularly tight section of a cave.
Here comes Frank through a tight area.
Yeah, this is like really tight. I had to take my pack off, and it's.
As he struggled to squeeze through, he suddenly realized the cave walls seemed to shift and collapse around him. Acting quickly, he managed to wriggle his way out to safety. Shaken by the experience, Frank vowed never to return. While exploring a cave, Frank encountered something truly unsettling.
Okay, this is kind of creepy. Someone has brought in a bunch of baby dolls, and some kind of little animal, a unicorn, and there's a beer bottle. And there's a baby doll dress. Wow. I guess they were playing Fallout Shelter, maybe. But yeah, this is a dead-end alcove.
Instead of an animal or ghost, he stumbled upon a series of strange items: a baby doll, a stuffed unicorn, a bear, a bottle, and more. The discovery raised chilling questions. Why were these eerie objects left in such a remote place? The sight of these out-of-place items only intensified the cave's unnerving atmosphere, leaving Frank to wonder who might have left them behind and what their sinister purpose could be.
A skier is gliding through the Alps when disaster strikes. After losing balance, the skier falls into a deep, icy chasm. He tries to stop, but falls into a dark void surrounded by ice. Miraculously, he survives, but the thought that he could have fallen even deeper is terrifying. How he managed to escape remains unknown. In 2022, a Reddit user found something strange inside a cave in Estonia. An altar surrounded by household objects and flags. While some believed it was linked to dark magic, others thought it might be a monk's meditation space, as the flags appeared to be Buddhist prayer flags. However, the cave was in Europe, far from Southeast Asia, where Buddhism is more common.
This Reddit user was investigating a basement with a friend when they took this picture. The photo, initially overlooked, was pointed out by a team friend, showing a dark figure lurking in the shadows. The photo, captured during a paranormal investigation, has sparked debates about whether the figure is merely a visual illusion or something more unsettling. This Reddit user shared a chilling experience from inside a cave. While exploring, they came across something deeply unsettling: a child's crib submerged in the water. To make matters worse, strange, unidentifiable sounds echoed through the cave, adding to the ominous atmosphere.
You guess what? Here they come.
The eerie combination of the crib and the mysterious sounds raises haunting questions. How did the crib end up there, and what could be causing those unsettling noises?
One day, a group of miners made a shocking discovery and captured the entire event on camera. They came across a caveman. This primitive man appeared to have lived in the narrow crevices of the mountains for thousands of years. The miners were astonished to see someone whose life seemed so untouched by modern civilization. Legend spoke of ancient beings living underground, and this finding seemed to confirm these tales. As the miners tried to understand this incredible encounter, they wondered about the caveman's survival skills and the secrets he held about humanity's past. A group of friends set out to explore a haunted mine.
Onto this pile. Holy. Oh, dude. There's a separate tunnel here, too. Oh my god. Dude, there's a light. Why is there a light? In there. Why is there a light in there? What does it say?
Light.
Light? You guys, oh my god. That just said light.
Suddenly, they saw an unexplained light, and at that moment, a device called the Ovilus, used to communicate with spirits, eerily spoke the word light. The chilling coincidence left them questioning. Was this light a sign of paranormal activity, or could there be a logical explanation?
A group of explorers embarked on an exhilarating journey into the largest underground chamber in the US. Their adventure lasted 8 to 9 hours, filled with challenging climbs, tight passages, and moments of doubt.
Crazy thing
Oh my god. Oh, dude, I'm so scratched up.
Yeah, I bashed my elbow so hard.
I just bashed my shoulder.
Going up to,
Oh, if I can do it.
Did you hear that? Was that your shoulder?
Yeah,
Oh no. Did you dislocate it?
for a second.
I can relocate it if we need to. I got all the meds on me if you need.
But did you hear how that sounded?
dude, I heard it.
Oh my god.
Despite their initial fears, they pressed on, determined to document their journey.
Oh, I see it. Oh, yes.
Yes.
I've never been happier to see a giant dark hole in the ground.
The largest.
That's over.
Holy crap! Oh. So this is the largest room in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Echo!
Fortunately, after hours of navigating the cavern's twists and turns, the group made it out safely. A hiker discovered an unusual cave with a man-made entrance. Inside, they found long, dark tunnels leading to empty rooms and deeper passages. As they ventured further, they stumbled upon a massive artillery cannon, hinting the site was once a secret military base. The purpose of the facility and the reasons for its abandonment remain a mystery to this day. This photo, captured by drones in China, reveals a chilling sight. Hundreds of thousands of coffins are stacked together in a cave, creating an eerie and unsettling scene. At first, the objects appear to be rocks blending into the surrounding environment, but closer inspection reveals that they are actually coffins. The discovery has raised many questions about the origin of these coffins and why they were placed in such a remote and hidden location. Reddit user DankDoritos145 shared two images taken moments apart, capturing something mysterious in a cave. In the first photo, an unknown figure or shape is visible, but by the second, it has vanished. When the photo was brightened, the figure became more distinct, appearing almost human-like, with a clothed torso and a human head. This led to speculation that it was likely not just an animal. Was it an optical illusion, a person, or something paranormal?
Justin and Dylan from Hunt Traps and Horns Outdoors are two YouTubers who track animals and fish in Idaho and Washington. In this video, they come across animal footprints in the snow, which they identify as belonging to a large cat.
Blood on the icicle going into this cave, and we just can't see back in there. It's a little sketchy.
Following the tracks, they discover a small cave with a steep drop, and the tight entrance makes a quick escape difficult. Curious, one of them climbs up to peek inside and nervously shines his phone into the darkness.
Real?
Yeah. I think he's alive still.
You can see him?
Yep. He's alive. Okay. Yeah.
My rifle.
They spot a giant mountain lion staring back at them. Realizing the potential danger, they quickly back off, leaving the mountain undisturbed. James and Edward, twin YouTubers, thrive on exploring tight caves for thrills. In this video, their hobby takes a dangerous turn.
Cave today, and we've been here before, but we couldn't make it very far without a second rope. So we got a second rope today. We're gonna go ahead and string these up. Also, the water's a lot less today. We were freezing last time, so we had to give up, but we're going as far as we can into this thing today.
They rappel into complete darkness, facing perilous conditions meant for experienced cavers. As they navigate the maze, they come across a tunnel so narrow that they must go in feet first without helmets.
I see what you mean, that's a tight one.
Yeah.
I'm going into this hole that's so tight. I had to take my helmet off. Oh, that's tight. Really sharp too. Okay. Man. I think I gotta just keep going down. Oh, it actually led somewhere. Oh look, somebody put a survey tape. Do I gotta go further down there? Let's do it. What's your way look like?
After a tense exploration, James starts to feel unsafe and decides to stop, but Edward pushes on despite the rising water.
This is where I'm at. Water's right here. There's no room for me to move my head. If I try and tilt it up, my mouth goes underwater. Gotta keep pushing it down.
At one point, he realizes he's stuck and has to turn his body 180 degrees. He can't let his head down for even a moment to rest due to the water below him.
This is not good. Like, legit, to move forward, I have to dig the rocks out. Oh my god. If this ceiling even collapses like an inch, I'm squished like a bug. If I want to stand my head up, I can't. So the reason I kept pushing is I thought it was gonna get wider, but as I'm getting closer, I realized it's an illusion. The water was just so calm and still above me that it was reflecting the ceiling off, and it just looked like a way bigger space. But it's continuing to narrow down. It's been like an off and on raining type of day. If it floods at all, I'm done for. So I'm gonna attempt to turn back around, even though I don't know if I can.
Each second feels like an eternity as he struggles to free himself, acutely aware that the water levels could rise at any moment. Fortunately, Edward managed to escape and reunites with James.
Hey, James! Yeah. Oh. I'm coming. Dude, I got stuck.
No.
I was having a little freak out moment.
So it never really opened up back there?
No, dude. I kept thinking it was, but it was an illusion. It got tighter and tighter until I got myself in a bad situation.
Horrible.
Both brothers realize just how close Edward came to a terrifying fate. He was too far for James to hear him, and rescuers would have never arrived in time before the cave had flooded. A group of cavers exploring a cave stumbled upon a small, intriguing entrance that piqued their curiosity. Boldly, one of them decided to squeeze through. The narrow tunnel was so tight that only a slim person could fit. The question lingered. Was there enough space on the other side, and could they even make it back out through the same tiny opening? Nick, a Russian YouTuber, was exploring a narrow cave and had to remove his backpack. His friends leave him behind, and when he calls them, he gets no response.
Ребят! Ребят!
Alone in the dark, Nick gets lost and has to crawl under sleeping bats.
Ой, бля, я так испугался, ребята. Смотрите.
As he continues, strange things happen. His camera malfunctions, rocks fall as if thrown at him, and unsettling sounds begin. His flashlight starts to die, and he notices his backpack is open as if someone has gone through his things. Then, his camera captures two glowing eyes watching him from the darkness. Eventually, he found his way back to his friends. Schwinn Protocol wanted to remodel his basement. It only had a dirt floor, but while digging, he uncovered a rusty entrance. Although he had a bad feeling, he needed to know what was down there. After lifting a heavy cement plug, white orbs appeared. He then discovered a wide, dark cavern.
It's probably about a 13 or 15 foot drop. So definitely a bigger person wouldn't be able to fit down there. Wouldn't even be able to fit a ladder down there though.
As he examined the area, he spoke aloud about his unsettling observations. Later, he suggested it might have been part of an old drainage system, though he may be trying to explain away what he wished he never found. Frank, a YouTuber known for exploring abandoned sites, visited an old mill near Deadwood Creek, South Dakota. While he typically focuses on documenting forgotten locations rather than paranormal activity, this visit felt different. As he explored, something unsettling occurred.
In case we came down. Whoa. What was that?
A bottle suddenly flew toward him from the darkness. Startled but unharmed, Frank decided to leave the site. Upon review, the footage showed no signs of tampering, and Frank appeared to be completely alone. Viewers quickly speculated about paranormal involvement, suggesting the bottle might have been moved by an unseen force. This cave in Costa Rica has earned the ominous nickname Death Trap due to its lethal carbon dioxide levels. During a demonstration, a man held a torch near the cave's upper section, where it burned brightly. However, when he lowered close to the ground, the flame extinguished instantly. The lower part of the cave is saturated with carbon dioxide, creating a deadly zone for anyone unaware of the danger. This incident highlights the serious risks of exploring unknown caves without proper preparation, as similar hazards could exist in any cave.
Deep inside a cave, a man came across a terrifying sight. A massive spider lurking on the wall. He later described it as being the size of a pizza, with large eyes that reflected light like a cat's. Believed it to be a giant huntsman spider, a type known for its bite. This encounter left the caver feeling extremely uneasy. As he continued his exploration, he remained vigilant, keeping an eye out for any other creatures that might be lurking in the shadows. This video, uploaded on TikTok, has left many of us feeling uneasy. A group of hikers discovered a small hole, and one curious man decided to squeeze through into the cramped space. His choice to enter such a tight spot raises concerns about how he would manage to get back out. Without any safety measures, he risks becoming trapped in the darkness. What happens next remains a mystery, but let's hope he made it out safely. A man was exploring a cave when he had a chilling yet intriguing encounter. He zoomed in on a pair of large white eyes staring back at him from the darkness. Without knowing the location of the video, it's difficult to identify what creature those eyes belong to, but it's certainly enough reason to leave the cave immediately.
While exploring a caver caught sight of a pair of glowing eyes piercing through the darkness. Gripping his camera, he tried to identify the creature, suspecting it could be a fox, coyote, bobcat, or even a mountain lion. The thought of encountering a predator in such a confined space sent a wave of fear through him. Fortunately, the creature stayed at a distance, allowing the caver to continue his exploration unharmed. Stan and his dog Millie hiked through rugged terrain when they stumbled upon an abandoned mine. Millie, usually calm, began acting strangely, walking into the darkness of the mine despite Stan's calls.
Hey! Wake up. What do you see, Gogo? What do you see? Do you see something? Hey, wait up.
When he followed, she ran deeper into the cave, barking and crying.
Millie! Millie!
Worried, Stan chased after her, but soon lost track of Millie. Then he captured this.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
What Stan saw terrified him so much that he fled the mine without hesitation. While Stan posted about the incident online, questions arose about the mine's location and the authenticity of the video. Despite doubts, Stan insists the footage is real, especially given Millie's genuine behavior in the video.
On February 21st, 2023, YouTubers Mackie and Amanda visited the Eerie Clown Tunnel in California. Known for its haunted reputation, the tunnel is rumored to be home to the spirit of a girl who died mysteriously. While exploring, they notice unsettling graffiti and a burned Polaroid photo. Suddenly, they hear this.
My heart is pounding. Did you hear that?
That was like a thud, like
That
not
one-
even like an echo type noise. Oh, there it is again.
Hello?
Oh, I'm scared.
A disturbing whisper. Despite their fear, they continue even when the entrance is gated. From inside the tunnel, they hear a giggle or cry.
It's reflecting, right?
After this, they decide not to take any more risks and leave the place.
That sounded like a man.
Earlier when we heard that big splash that was like pretty close by, I saw whatever dropped into the water drop into the water.
Are you kidding? You didn't say anything.
What'd you see?
It looked like it didn't look like somebody threw a rock. It looked like I was looking over there because I'm like trying to make things out in the darkness, and all of a sudden, like something like a rock like came into view. Just like it didn't look like it was coming.
Like somebody was further in the tunnel.
It looked like a rock just went.
Just dropped.
Could it just be a homeless person, or is it something far more sinister? This Reddit user was hiking in the forest when he stumbled upon a cave and found something odd inside. Stones scattered across the cave floor, each bearing a face that looks oddly like a monkey. These stones look like they've been crafted by someone in ancient times, or by an unknown artist. The origin of the stones remains unclear. In this deeply Catholic region, miners hold a strong belief that El Tío, a powerful spirit, rules the mines. Disasters such as cave-ins, claiming the lives of an average of 14 miners each month, are seen as manifestation of El Tío's wrath. To earn his protection, they offer him cigarettes, coca leaves, and alcohol, hoping to stay in his favor. Aside from these terrifying stories, this figure they discovered years ago of El Tío is enough to scare anyone.
A group of hikers ventured into a dark, eerie cave with only flashlights to guide them. As they went deeper, unsettling sounds like hissing and echoes filled the cavern.
Holy crap! I woke up one of the bats or something.
Are you serious? Why?
I don't want to be in here. There is something making noise. I'm getting out of here. Something like hissing at me.
The hiker fled from the cave, unsure of what had caused the eerie noises. While their initial goal was to find treasure or gunpowder, they left with a deeper mystery. A YouTuber was exploring an abandoned cave when he captured a potential Tommyknocker sighting on camera. Tommyknockers, mythical creatures from mining folklore, are said to cause strange noises and accidents. During the exploration, the group hears eerie whistling sounds echoing through the cave.
Not a mine I like coming into.
They came across black goo seeping from the walls, which Danny curiously rubs between his fingers, thinking it's oil. When he tastes it, he's left uncertain about what it actually is.
I had to take one for the team. I had to taste it, I had to see what it was, but it's sure not oil.
As they press on, a small creature suddenly crawls toward Danny.
Huh? What the hell was that?
Sending him running in fear. The video ends abruptly, leaving more questions than answers.
A group of friends set out to explore abandoned tunnels and catacombs in Canada, following an urban legend about a network that leads to a large cave. However, their adventure takes an eerie turn when one friend, Matt, suddenly goes missing. As they search for him, they hear faint sounds echoing in the darkness and call out for Matt, but receive no response. Then suddenly, this appears.
Matt? Following us? Why is it? Who's there? You need to stop playing around, man. Matt!
Oh, he's freaking us out.
A terrifying faceless figure dressed in white simply standing there. Commenters speculate that it could be the ghost of someone who died in these tunnels. Whether they ever found their friend Matt remains unknown.
In Salta, Argentina, a mining crew was sent to explore one of the region's many abandoned caves when they encountered something unsettling. As they ventured deeper into the cave, strange symbols appeared on the walls, markings they believed might be connected to ancient native villages. One worker, uneasy from the start, insisted on turning back, but as they continued, the group noticed a shadowy figure trailing them in the darkness. Research later revealed that these caves are steeped in stories of ancient rituals, with locals warning they might be cursed. Based on the footage from their journey, we can't dismiss the possibility. A hiker revisited a haunted cave steeped in history and surrounded by chilling legends. Locals told stories of protective crosses and mischievous spirits called Tommyknockers, believed to be connected to mysterious mining accidents. Venturing into the cave alone, the hiker soon felt an eerie shift in the atmosphere, and suddenly, this happened.
In the darkness. What the f was that? What the? Bro. Oh my god, I'm using a gimbal right now. I just went crazy. Come on. Come on. There's something over there. There's something over there. There's something straight ahead. I don't know what the hell it is. Oh my gosh, what's going on? My gimbal, stop. What's going on? Oh, my gimbal's going crazy. Stop. Stop moving around. Bro, this thing is like possessed. Stay straight, stay straight. I saw something right over there.
Later, while reviewing the footage, he noticed what appeared to be a face peeking out from the darkness. Despite the fear and unease, the hiker couldn't shake his fascination with the experience and vowed to return, this time with company.
These hikers ventured into a creepy, abandoned tunnel when they suddenly heard an unsettling noise. The moment was captured on video, but it cut off abruptly. Unfortunately, there's no further information about what happened next. Was the sound added later, or did they truly hear someone asking for help? These hikers were searching for caves to explore when they came across a small hole and decided to check it out, unsure if there was an easier way out.
Yeah, good. Good. How am I gonna get stuck?
Here, the helmet gets stuck. Yeah. I'm gonna hand this down to you.
Yes.
Nicely done, kid.
Good ball. Yes.
Here.
Right here, go for it. Nice. And then look.
Yeah, look back up.
Yay!
The girl went in first to see what was inside. Fortunately, there was enough space and the cave wasn't too deep. How they managed to get back out, however, remains a mystery. Reddit user Burlapin recently shared this footage from inside a mine, where timber beams are used to support the roof. Suddenly, this happens. Unlike modern materials, timber has a unique advantage in mining. It creaks under pressure, giving miners an essential warning of an impending collapse. Thanks to this natural alert system, no one was injured in the incident. An adventurer discovers something incredible while hiking in the forest. He finds a giant tree with a big hole at its base. Curious, he grabs a headlamp and crawls inside. Inside the tree, he discovers a decent space that could be used for camping, but the real surprise comes when he notices a smaller opening covered with dirt beneath the tree. He digs it out and squeezes through to find a long, hidden tunnel that seems man-made, but it ends at a dead end with animal bones scattered around. The video ends, leaving viewers wondering who created the cave and why. A group of friends set out to explore tunnels they had visited before, but as they entered this tunnel, they thought they saw something move.
Yeah, I know.
That was horrible. Okay, that was so scary. That was probably the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah. Wait, shh, 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 shh.
No.
I can't. I don't know if they can see that. Hold on, let me zoom in. Oh my.
There's a thing standing there. What? That's the thing.
No.
Dude, shoot.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Oh
my god. Dude, that's on my back. It's on my freaking back.
Holy
Oh my god. I thought I was freaking dead. I thought I was dead.
Dude, what? Did he grab
He
you?
grabbed my arm and then my bag.
Holy.
I don't know how I got out.
After exiting, they kept hearing strange sounds from inside and decided to investigate again. That's when things took a horrifying turn.
Is that actually your bag, Lucas?
What is that?
Dude, focus your line off. What the?
What is it?
Dude, come on here with me. I don't want to get right there.
Well, dude. Get the bag. Get the bag. Get the bag.
No!
Get the bag. Get the bag. Back up.
What? Go, go, go! Go now!
A humanoid figure appeared, seemingly chasing them until they made it out. They insisted the video wasn't staged, calling it the scariest experience of their lives. Some people believe it could be an unknown creature, a ghost, or perhaps a homeless person. But what explains those eerie sounds? A group of experienced cavers embarks on a mapping expedition in a large, newly discovered cave. Upon entering the cave, it's immediately clear that not everyone will fit through the tight entrance, and they need to chip away some of the rocks. Despite these difficulties, they manage to get inside, using plastic cardboards to squeeze through the cave.
This is Gary. Going through the squeeze. Nice and high. Easy. That's quite an angle. Goodbye, Gary Brick Road. He does not love that at all.
I didn't think I was going to make it there in a second. I took all that concentration.
You have to concentrate, he was saying. That's true, you have to concentrate. If I follow you, Gary, then I guess I know I can fit. I'm gonna go one arm. Did you go both arms forward or one arm back?
Both behind me.
Okay.
I can see you. The lower arm probably can be.
Yeah. No, this is much nicer. These sliders are great. Yeah, we could probably bring a sheet through here and just leave it, because this makes this so much easier.
You get something for, I'll smash that for your number of subscribers on your channel. Do you use that one of those?
We don't even ask. We don't care. People don't gotta watch us. This is, I'm not even sure I would call that a squeeze. Well, you know what? Okay, so with the cardboard, super easy.
But it takes a moment for them to notice there is a problem.
Yeah, well, you just needed a little sibling rivalry. Yeah, I just need that drill.
Okay. Drill is coming. Now let's get Gary through there.
I shouldn't be talking too much over the shove me.
We can get you through. There's also body twisting techniques to get through stuff. Some of it, if you can twist your body, you can get through a smaller space.
I know that, like, I can shift my shoulders by just pulling, like Superman or Wonder. Oh, sir, what? Come help me.
Okay, we're coming.
One of the cavers has become stuck at the tightest portion of the entrance and has almost no leverage to move himself free. One of the team members moves himself in position so he can pull his teammate by his ankles backward until he is free. As they go deeper, they see amazing formations, such as tall lava candles and intricate rock structures. The team works hard to map the cave, using technical skills and teamwork to overcome obstacles. After a long day of exploration, they come out tired but happy with their achievements. Donald Buckley is exploring a sea cave in Ireland when he hears an eerie sound and sees the water rising. Suddenly, he hears this. High-pitched screams coming from deep inside the cave, prompting him to leave quickly. People suggested it sounded like an exotic bird, but others believe it could be something far more disturbing. In a chilling video, two men find themselves stuck in a cave. One of them has a team trying to pull him out with a rope, but it doesn't seem to be working. The other man is alone, crawling through narrow tunnels with less than 9 inches of space above him. He struggles to fit while expressing his fear of not knowing how long it will take to escape. The video ends abruptly, but since it was uploaded, we can assume they fortunately survived.
A hiker was getting a tour through a cave. When she decided to take some videos, she spotted something strange. A mysterious green object floating through the cave. This is most likely a camera flare created by the light of the fire. There's nothing paranormal about it, but I can understand how it might have caused some confusion. Now, let's watch this next terrifying vid.